about early, considering it was Joe's turn for milking.
Pleasure, not business.
Bit early for playing Peeping Tom, isn't it?
Not if it's the courtship of a pair of peregrines.
Peregrines? Really?
Yeah, Henry spotted them first. They've nested on Keller Fell for the past few years.
Could you take me to see them?
Well, if you take these down the orchard, you might catch a glimpse now.
I mean, see them properly. The weekend, perhaps?
Yeah, fine. Anyone phone about my spraying suit?
No. You're not really going to wear one of those things, are you?
Of course I am. Might even get Joe in one before I'm finished.
I'll believe that when I see it.
Well, you never know. Might make him turn organic.
You'll make a lovely cybermat. Morning, Mark. Want a lift? I won't bite.
No, but you might lecture me again.
Yes, I might. I know when you're 16, everyone my age seems like a geriatric old bore. But you should think about what I said. I don't want you to end up in Borstal.
Maybe I'll take the bus.
Hi.
What do you fancy for breakfast?
What? The kitchen's completely empty, not even a crumb in there.
I wasn't expecting company.
No, it doesn't matter. I usually have breakfast with the others when I get to Emmerdale.
I don't usually bother at all.
Well, that's all right, then.
Could always scrounge some off Kim.
We can't do that.
Of course we can. Being in the same house as them, might as well take advantage.
Well, I'm going to work. I'll be my scruffs.
Don't be so daft. They're not royalty, you know.
Is it very warm out there, or is it my imagination?
Are you all right, love?
Yeah, I just feel a bit dizzy, that's all.
Do you want me to run you over to the docks?
Oh, no, don't be daft. It's just bending down. I think I did it a bit quick, that's all. See, I feel fine now.
You take it easy. Me and Jack can manage.
Oh, what about Kathy?
Word is she's moved in with Christopher Tate.
Really?
I think Kathy's rushing things a bit, moving to home farm.
Well, she's old enough to know her own mind.
Yes, but what's Dolly going to think? She and Kathy in the same house.
Room for two more, Kim?
Oh, hi. Come in.
Cupboards are bare, I'm afraid. Kathy's starving.
No, I'm fine. I can get something at Emmerdale.
Don't be daft, love. Sit yourself down and have some breakfast. Did you sleep all right?
Yeah, fine.
I'm sure I could hear him snoring.
Frank.
Am I right, love?
I slept like a log. Morning, all. Morning, Dolly.
Morning, Dolly.
Oh, hello, Kathy. Morning, Dolly. Oh, Dolly, could you chuck some more toast in while you're passing?
Unless you prefer scrambled eggs or something.
Have some bacon and eggs.
Honestly, Mrs. Tate, toast fine.
Don't call me Mrs. Tate. It's Kim, please.
And you call me Frank.
Well, I think she could have found someone better than him if she'd waited.
He seems a nice enough bloke.
He's rude. Don't you remember all the trouble there was with Matt last year?
You've got a short memory. How about Jackie? Always a cheeky answer and sometimes worse.
That might be, but Jackie Merrick was my grandson. You feeling all right, love?
Oh, I just feel a bit odd. I hope it's not flu coming on.
Right, you get off to bed.
Oh, there's no need for that.
Joe, you take it down to the doctor.
No.
It's bed or doctor, which is it going to be?
Well, I'll just have a bit of a lie down.
No, you won't. You'll get into bed and rest, and I'll bring you a cup of tea.
Come on. We can manage.
More toast, Kathy? No, thanks, Dolly. I'll have to be going. I'm late.
See you later, then.
Me too. Want me to drop you?
Oh, it's all right, Chris.
Oh, Kathy, your car.
Yeah.
I saw it on the drive. Do you think tonight you could put it in the courtyard?
Kim doesn't want the tone lowered by a tatty CV.
It's not that. It's just that...
She's a bit tidy-minded, is our Kim. Isn't that right, Dolly?
Oh, yes, yes. Right, then I'll try and remember that then. Bye.
Oh, Chris, can you hang on a sec? I may need one of the trucks to take something over to the barn job.
Right.
See you later. Bye.
Kisses for breakfast, eh?
Dad, do you have to say things like that? She's not used to it yet.
Only a joke.
I've seen to the fish.
Oh, Wilson, nip back to the cottage, will you? There's an advertisement I've drafted for the shooting times. Would you phone it over?
Oh, yes. Anything else?
I've left the order for foxholes, love. 4 drums of wormer. Will you ring that over and all?
Yeah, you'll have to double that.
You what?
Make it 8 drums, Elsa.
OK. You know I worked late last night, Mr. Turner. Could I finish a bit earlier tonight?
Well, I don't see why not. Might as well take the time now before we get really busy, eh?
Thanks.
4 drums is plenty, Mr. Turner. I know how much we need, you know.
Not for 20,000 birds.
20,000?
Exactly. Frank Tate's finally seen the light. He's expanding the whole operation, investing in it handsomely. I've already taken advertising space for paid days.
You mean when my chicks hatch, they'll not be sold on?
Yes, that's right. In fact, we'll probably have to get some in from somewhere else to make up the numbers. Frank is doubling the number of shooting days. Look on the bright side, sir. For the first time in your life, you're going to work a 40-hour week.
I feel I should have sent him a get well card or flowers.
He doesn't deserve them. Morning.
Why are you being so hard about it?
I don't like the man. Anyway, the last thing you want to do is to admit any legal liability. Sending Jock MacDonald flowers is a gift for any clever lawyer.
You said he had no grounds for a claim.
He hasn't. But it's best if you keep out of his way. Keep your distance.
I've never injured anyone, ever.
I know you haven't, love. That's why I don't want you stewing over all this, worrying yourself sick. It was an accident. We owe Jock MacDonald nothing.
I still feel guilty.
Say, is it all right if I lend the workman this chainsaw? Just saves him from hiding one.
As long as you make sure you get it back.
Yeah, right.
Have you asked Nick about the UH?
I thought you had.
What about the UH?
Fancy some overtime?
Well...
Their new hedge needs trimming, urgently. How about 4 hours a night for a week?
Well, that means I won't finish till 9 o'clock.
Dolly can do you some tea. You can start tonight.
But what about Elsa, my girlfriend?
Yes?
Well, nothing. Yeah, okay.
Think about the money, lad.
Mr. Wilkes.
Have you seen my bins?
Have you seen my oven?
What?
There's no pies made.
I thought you were doing them.
I did shopping.
I had them in here last night. I know I did.
Never mind about your binoculars. What have you been doing all morning?
Peregrines are back at Kellerfell. You should see them, Amos. Wonderful. I've got to get up there.
Well, what about pies? We've been rushed off our feet and next to no to offer.
Haven't you made peace with your supplier yet?
Nah.
We'll get over to the shop and get some more.
Oh, not serving them gristly little things. Tourists want something better than that.
Hang on. I thought you were going to ask Annie.
Isn't it better coming from you?
Look, if you want Annie to make pies, you can ask her.
Right, I will. I'll go now.
Now?
Aye. If you want to spend your time gawping at birds, you can do so after closing time.
Bit of a surprise, Kathy suddenly arriving.
Yes. I wasn't sure this morning whether Kathy had arrived early to see Chris or...
Exactly. You seem to take it quite well.
Oh, quite well.
Well, your friend Kathy nipping into the rooms you might have had.
It doesn't matter.
Right, I'll leave this with you then. It's just the basics for Christopher and Kathy. They might as well order groceries along with us, and then Christopher can settle up at the end of each month.
Oh, yes, I see.
I'll get Kathy to let you know if there's anything she wants to add on, all right? Good.
I do hope those two aren't making a mistake.
Sorry?
I know it's none of my business, really, but... Well, it's all happened so quickly, Kathy moving in.
I think she's perfect for Christopher.
Yes, but it's not a year since Jackie died. I don't want to see her hurt.
She won't be, believe me. Christopher may have had other girlfriends, but I've never seen him as involved as this before.
It's tourism trade getting busier and busier thanks to this daft ghost business we can't manage.
You'll have to get some extra staff then, won't you?
Oh, well, it's not as easy getting people as you can trust, people who know how to do job properly. Dolly were very good, but we've lost her. And young Kathy, I know, she knew what she were about.
Don't you think you ought to discuss this with Henry?
You don't understand, Annie, love. I have discussed it with Mr. Wilkes. It was him suggested you.
Hey!
Exactly, Annie, love.
That is as daft as you are, Amos, really. You know, I can barely do the farm work these days with my legs the way they are. And do you know how old I am next birthday?
No, not dream of asking.
I'm far too old to be a barmaid, that's for certain.
Barmaid? I'm not asking you to be a barmaid. I'm asking you to help out making pies.
Pies? I'm not a caterer.
It's just for a couple of days until I can get a new regular supplier fixed up.
I see.
Maybe 4 meat and tatty a day, big uns. Oh, and a couple of ham and chicken and all. There's no one can make a pie like you, Annie, love.
All right, I'll do it, just for a couple of days, as you're so pushed. As long as you come and collect them.
Oh, that's grand. And cash on delivery, eh?
On collection, you mean?
Eh? Oh, aye, Annie, love. Of course.
Hand-painted, early Victorian, and very desirable.
When's the sale?
Tomorrow morning. Should fetch about £2.5, maybe £3,000. Sure I can get it cheaper for you, dear. Looked rather nice in your shop window. Had any more thoughts about the place you saw last week?
Oh, it would be absolutely perfect, but it's a little too expensive, I think.
That's a shame. Because I've been doing a bit of thinking. Strictly between you and I, what's wrong with me investing in your little venture?
You, Eric? What do you mean?
There's 1,500, yeah? Enough, I think, to take the lease on that shop.
Eric, I couldn't.
Yes, you can. Call it a loan if you like, but I want you to have it.
You're amazing. Thank you. You thought he wanted you for a barmaid?
That's what I thought he meant, the daft beggar. Anyway, how are you settling in?
Oh, fine.
I would have stopped him selling Demdike if I could.
That's got nothing to do with it, Annie.
Oh?
No, it hasn't.
Don't you think it would have been better if you stayed separate for a while? Got to know each other better.
I do know what I'm doing.
I hope you do, love. I hope you do.
Hey up, Kath. They're all rounded up for you.
Oh, cheers, Jack.
Aye, they look good, Ma.
Well, you'll have to go to the Woolpack if you want some. They're for Amos's tourists.
Oh, what a waste, eh? Bet you don't get grub like this up at home farm.
No, not so far. It's toast this morning and snide comments from Frank Tate.
You eat with them, then?
This morning we did, yeah.
No, I'm surprised you don't get breakfast in bed up there. If there's any spare room, don't forget to tell them about your poor relations. Come on, let's get them used, Clip.
Poor relations.
Hiya. I was just on my way back to the fish farm. I think Seth's gonna have a heart attack.
Oh, why?
Frank Tate's invested in the fish and game farm, and Mr. Turner wants us all to work twice as hard as usual.
But you managed to get away.
It's not difficult.
Oh, well, it's, really nice to see you.
Thanks. About what we were saying last night.
Yeah.
Well...
Hey, what are you doing tonight?
Nothing. What time shall I see you?
Oh, no, hang on. No, I can't. Frank's asked me to do overtime. He wants this finished.
All of it?
Yeah. Well, just until it gets dark.
Well, that doesn't give us much time, does it? Seeing as I've got to be home by 9:30.
No. Well, couldn't you just tell your mum that you'd be back late, just this once?
I can't, Nick. Besides, it'd make her suspicious. Never mind.
Hello, Sam.
Sorry to bother you, Kathy. I was looking for Jack.
Oh, he's around somewhere. Could be down in the missile.
Oh, thanks. These for the Connaughton show?
Yeah.
Oh, following in Matt's tradition, that's nice.
Well, if Jackie can't, I thought someone should.
Yeah.
Dolly, about this morning, breakfast. I hope you didn't mind me being there.
No, why should I?
I just thought, you know.
Well, you live there. I don't move in till Saturday.
Now then, Dolly. Joe says you're looking for me.
Oh, yes, I was wondering if you'd do me a favour, Jack. Could you help me move my stuff into Home Farm on Saturday?
Yeah, why pick on me? What about Kathy and her bloke? Much younger and fitter than I am.
I'm asking you, Jack.
Yeah, I'll give you a hand. What time?
I'll phone you, shall I?
Aye.
Thanks. Kathy?
Bye.
Come on. Off we go.
Bye. There's someone else who disapproves.
Oh, she'll get used to the idea. Don't worry about it, love. As for the rest of us, we just don't want to see you get hurt. That's our only concern.
Excuse me. Could I ask you to come back inside with me?
What for? I haven't done anything.
I think you know why, if you wouldn't mind.
Hang on a minute.
You would have preferred the old nursery.
Well, it wouldn't have meant going through the house for Sam and me. It's self-contained, you see.
I can't understand Kathy moving in like that.
Yes, I know.
Still, you've got, what do you call it, a contract of employment, which is more than you can say of her. I know you think I'm old-fashioned, but it's true.
Well, Kim doesn't seem to mind.
Well, she wouldn't, would she? The tales I've heard about her.
What tales?
Well, this business of the Hunt Ball and his first wife, and how long was he carrying on with her before his wife died?
Ma, you can't say that.
Well, you don't know the truth of these things, do you?
Hey, Joe. Fancy being a cybernaut?
Cyberman. You've spent too long in Italy to absorb any television culture.
All right, all right.
The best bit was when the Cyberman sealed him in the silver sarcophagus.
What are you on about?
Doctor Who?
Kate's the one that should be seeing the doctor.
Emmerdale Farm? No, she's not too well at the moment. She's having a rest upstairs. Well, this is her husband speaking. What? Yeah, well, I'll deal with that. Thanks for calling us.
Who was it?
It was a feed store. Something Kate's ordered. I better see her about it.
You've forgotten her tea.
We're dressing for dinner tonight.
Why didn't you get details?
With Ma there?
God.
Look, get back into bed. I'll deal with it.
He's asked for me. I've got to go.
But you're in no fit state.
I'm not too bad, Nana. Come on.
I've got your tea. Where are you going?
You're taking Kate to the doctor's.
You should have asked him to come here. You shouldn't be gallivanting around like this.
If we did, you would be careful, wouldn't you?
Of course. You can't afford not to these days. Besides, I always carry a supply.
You don't.
Well, not always. But you'll only know if you break with your mother's curfew.
I know.
You need an alibi.
I'll talk to Rachel, see if she's got any ideas.
I was then taken by the police to Otton Police Station. I know it was wrong to take the batteries. I'm very sorry for all the trouble I've caused. Is that a correct record of your statement?
Signed here.
What happens now?
Well, he's not been charged yet, but I want to have a word with the duty inspector and just see how he wants to play this, so if you'll excuse me.
Shoplifting. What the hell do you think you were playing at?
Why, Mark? You didn't have to steal anything.
I'm sorry, Mum.
Not half as sorry as we are, lad.
Excuse me. I've done it. I've got the shop.
Well done.
Oh, just wait till I've done it up. You're gonna love it.
Shouldn't we find a decorator?
Oh, no need. It's perfect. We don't need to spend a penny on decorating. I can put all my cash into stock now, thanks to you.
When can we move in?
Not till next month.
Shouldn't you find somewhere to store your stock and meat?
Aren't I clever? I rented a little lock-up garage in Houghton. It's perfect for my stuff.
Then it's all plain sailing.
Yeah.
Great.
Stand right on that, Matt. Why did you do it, lad? Stand straight. Why? So you could boast to your mates, was that it?
It was for a laugh.
A laugh? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's not much of a laugh for your mum and stepdad, is it? Not much of a laugh to know that their lad's a thief. You've let them down, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
Do you know what it means being caught shoplifting? Stealing, I prefer to call it. Thieving. It means you're known to the police. You're a criminal. You've got a criminal record.
You're right.
That's right.
Anyone reports stealing from shops around here, and who will we go to first? That's right. You. Because you're known to us. You're a criminal. You're the thief. You steal from shops. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Well, this time I'm giving you a chance. I'm not going to have you up in court. Are you ready to be given another chance?
Yes, sir.
Don't think this is getting away with it, lad, because it's not. I'm going to ask you and your parents to sign this form, and it'll stay with you until you're 17. During that time, if you get into trouble, not just shoplifting, any trouble, that form comes back onto my desk again. Any further little bit of trouble, and I'll see you're done for this stealing. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Now think on, lad. I want you keeping clear of all trouble from now on.
Kate! She was a bit funny this morning. She's expecting.
D.I. Duncan, there's a lady collapsed in my office. She's pregnant. Send up a WPC and call an ambulance.
Fine, it's all right.